Okay, taking you back. Hello, friends. We'll look at the broadcast booth. Our great camera operators up here. We've got a great crew bringing you some of the best here from the Big 12 Pro Day, day 2 of on-field work. Short shuttle for the wide receivers and tight ends.
We got Parks here.
Yeah.
Just reach and touch and go. Keep your offhand off. Hey, Buck, do you remember when we'd be doing these shuttle drills and then a couple guys just couldn't do it and it'd be, 3, 4, and then you're either like, look, man, this is all you got. I got to write something on my paper here, so you got to help me out.
Whatever it is.
You got to help me out.
DJ, I hate to admit, but since I'm out the game now, after a while, I would just be like, okay, got it.
Yep,
just
we're good.
Put a time in.
Yep. No, that's a tough one.
I mean, at some point.
You also got to be careful with the technique, right? You want to stay with your chest facing forward as you're trying to reach out and hit the line.
I turn and run.
That's right.
Gotta go.
Which, of course, is easy for me to say up here.
Yeah, same hand. The direction we're going in, that's what you got to touch. Run a straight line, too. Helps if you got a straight line.
The thing that would always amaze me is that you see at the beginning, you got to put your hand in the middle of the line. Guys would try and get all the way to the right side of the line. He's going to give them that little extra nudge there, Buck.
Or they're leaning all the way over.
Yeah.
Brennan Presley. I mean, I want to talk about an impressive career. Boy, you put up 315 catches. My goodness. Mike Gundy didn't have, just had loads of nice things to say about the type of player, type of person he's been for that program. There in Stillwater's J.P. Richardson goes through the shuttle.
So we got the vacuum going a little bit here.
Yeah, you do get that. Keep it clean.
Buck, did you scout Des Bryant back in the day?
Des Bryant. That was
Oklahoma State.
I was in. I think I was in TV game when he came out.
That might have been one of my last years. I remember going and watching him play at Colorado. I think he maybe took a punt back in that game.
Look, he was
fun to watch there, man.
Yeah, he was fantastic. The old receiver coach from Carolina was there, Gunnar Brewer, and I think Adarius Bowman was in the class maybe before him. And he just always would compare those guys. And I think also Justin Blackman.
Yeah, they just had a good run of Bolitnikoff winners there.
Yeah, they had a run of dudes. But, man, Des Bryant was so competitive and physical.
I used to always ask players when you interview them, and we do it in the combine room, like, who's the best player you went against? And going through that process, everybody that played against Des Bryant that year, that was the name you just kept hearing over and over and over and over again.
Just so fast and physical, and the punt return thing would stand out because you normally don't see guys like that return punts, but he was terrific. Made a few visits to Stillwater, though. Nice little visit.
I played there.
Oh, wow.
R.W. McCorders and Jamal Williams got the best of the Northeast Louisiana squad that day.
They might have been squatting on some of those routes outside.
I remember being on the sideline and you just hear, "Kick it to R.W." And I remember thinking, we better not kick it to R.W. And we did, and it did not go well.
Yeah. Well, look at some two legendary CU Buffs right there. Mason Crosby on the right and Cordell Stewart in the house on the left. A lot of Buffs royalty out here.
I'm telling you, man, they pop back up, man. They've come out from up under the rock. They're all the way back.
It's been some hard times out there for sure.
Yeah, they are back in full effect.
Quentin Skinner running through his shuttle drill.
34.
And when he was at Kansas, Quentin Skinner, his freshman year, Coach Leipold said he was their best special teams player as a true freshman. Kind of continued that path throughout his career. Big upside. Can return and can cover. Part of the evaluation. Melquan Stovall ran some terrific 40s. 4.44 is one of the fastest of the day.
He was real explosive in that shuttle.
24 catches this year for the Big 12 champion, Arizona State Sun Devils. Trevor Wilson up next.
Yep, you're good. And down the middle.
Finished his 40 at a 4.62. He's got a bunch of kick returns. He averaged over 20 yards a return there in Lawrence. And it was, fastest guy on their team is what Leipold said. So, got a brother, plays at Georgia. Dad played in the league. Again, another kick return, punt return skill set as well.
Lost 38-7 that day against Oklahoma State. Took me a minute to find that one. Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, you were still looking on that. You noticed you went quiet for a minute.
They don't really keep a lot of box scores from 1997. Turns out.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
R.W. McQuarters got you that day.
Yeah, he got me.
All right, let's see what Dylan Wright has for us. Getting him all set.
Again, you don't get a chance to have a lot of opportunities in the fall. You're trying to do something to show out in the spring to grab a little attention.
That's right. And, then we get a chance to run some of these routes and kind of put it all together. Damian Alford has had an excellent start to the day. First, he kind of wows you with his frame, right, at 6'5", 224 pounds. And then
ran great.
Yeah, he sure did. He ran 4.46 on his second attempt. So, love to see what he finishes up here with that short shuttle. That was more of the 300-yard shuttle guy, which, of course, is the conditioning test. That
may or may not have thrown up once after a 300-yard shuttle.
My goodness, thanks to Coach Jerry DiNardo for that. Love you, Coach.
I don't think they really do much of that anymore.
No. I mean, I think we've eliminated the long shuttle, right, from the combine, the 60-yard shuttle.
Oh, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Kobe Hudson. We saw at the Senior Bowl was a late arrival in Mobile, getting his shuttle drill going here.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to see him run today.
Led the Golden Knights in receiving this year with 47 catches, 770 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
I thought he had a chance to be a third, fourth round pick. Plays inside, plays outside, some acrobatic catches, got a little snap at the top of routes. Interesting player.
And Justin Robinson will wrap us for the short shuttle drill.
You can do them without cones, that'd be good. Since there's no cones in games.
Yeah, we're doing.
Good point.
Like that. That's
all right, y'all
Steelers
ready?
wide receivers coach Zach
All right, couple things here,
mic'd up
okay?
for us, setting
I will
up
let
these
you
drills.
know what route we're running. Just line up, make sure you're in order. Okay, a couple things. We got a lot of guys and a lot of routes to get through. So I know everyone wants to finish, get 2 lines, okay, show off a little bit, put your foot in the ground, but then hustle back. Y'all good? Otherwise, we'll be here till midnight. So we want to get a lot of reps. We want you guys to show off, but we need to be efficient as well. Everyone good? Sure. All right, first one we're going to do, we're going to come out here, we're going to line up outside the numbers. Just a quick reminder, man, these black ticks in the middle are the NFL hashes, and those black ticks out there are the NFL numbers. Everyone good? So we're going to line up right outside the numbers. We're going to put our inside foot up here. We're going to run a 3-step slant to start. Everyone cool? Come on out here with me.
Do it matter what order?
Yeah, got to stay in your order of
that interesting distinction there. Interesting distinction here. Like this is,
Hopefully
a practice home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
it's in the end zones,
so we're gonna
but
go +2
this
here, man.
field
Okay,
and this
inside foot
facility
up,
is used
3
for the
steps.
Frisco
Okay,
School
good
District
flat
high
angle,
school
run through the
games.
ball.
So they've got the
Everyone
numbers
good?
painted on and the hashes painted on for high school, and then they've denoted with some of these hash marks in black for the NFL. And we're going to work this slant first.
Good.
Yeah,
A
just
little bit
kind
higher
of
angle.
See a lot of
little
these
bit
on the
higher.
RPOs,
get limbered
right?
up a little
Off
bit,
coverage.
get loosened up.
There you go. Yeah.
Talking about the angle they're taking here.
I'm late.
Hey, stay right here on the, right there. That's good +2 right there.
Yep.
Yep.
See again, you were late.
Then you left. Run through it.
Double take on Dion.
Him and his kid, yeah.
Good. Come off that ball, man.
Hey, I'm manager with the Big 12. Garrett Green is used to throwing those at West Virginia. Has been their quarterback the last couple of seasons, making the transition to wide receiver. Had a nice time running the 40 and now running slants.
Yeah,
That was a good throw.
Little move.
Bohannon.
We'll adjust on the back shoulder here.
Good job.
Jones.
Like to see some of the suddenness, right at the break point. Put that outside foot in. To
Is
that
that
third
Josh
step.
Kelly out here getting a little work in?
Good, good.
I want to see
Not
Josh
that
Kelly.
ball.
Stay low.
Run.
Lassiter from BYU. We'll move to, it's like Lamonius Craig, who didn't run a 40, but we're going to see him run some routes.
Yeah, we're seeing there's a
that.
handful of guys that
Yeah.
did not run 40s that we are going to see go through the field work out here. There's Jamoy Mays.
Dre McCray is one to keep an eye on. Ran a nice time at 4.46 earlier in the 40.
It's a nice catch.
Yeah, it was.
Is that Owens? That was Rashad Owens.
Rashad Owens from Oklahoma State. Money Parks from Utah. Bucky Brooks also with us down on the field, keeping an eye on these routes that are run. That was Hal Presley. This dude made some money catching balls just like that at Oklahoma State. That was Brennan Presley. J.P. Richardson. Bucky, what are some of your coaching points when you're teaching a slant route?
Well, the main thing is just being efficient. First thing you look for is, can you eliminate the false steps? 3-step slant, come in, can you flatten it out? And can you catch it with your hands?
That's it.
I like seeing guys that run through it too. Get your feet in the ground, run through the ball, trust your hands, don't gather, don't leave your feet.
Got to watch your angle here too, right? You want to keep this thing high.
You run into a headache if you don't.
That's right.
Bucky, where are you at, by the way? I am scanning the field. Oh, I see you now.
Near side,
I see you.
30-yard line.
There you
Got
are.
a nice
I can
view.
see it. Try to stay out of the way in case the ball flies high. Don't want to get hit. Like to do the yards thing.
No.
The steps
As a
is-
quarterback, I
yeah.
want yards because everybody's 6
it's
steps.
hard.
I got a
Everybody-
6'5"
That's it.
receiver and a
Yeah.
5'8" receiver. Those
Yeah,
steps are going to be a little different depth.
Yeah, you end up at different depths.
And
Nice job.
And
grab.
if you're going to do the steps thing, like 6 steps is too hard to tell people to count. Hey, is my
Get your eyes
third
up.
inside foot or my fourth?
Don't
Yeah,
stare at
That's
the
too
ground.
much.
Get
Yeah,
your
yeah,
eyes
you're
up.
right.
But on the slant, you're running steps. That's
Yeah, 3-step.
3
Boom, boom,
steps.
boom, boom, boom.
But on the out, I'm with you on that.
And this is hard. And the thing is, you got to kind of start leaning a little outside to round it. It's hard to speed cut and stay
Don't
flat.
reach,
Don't want
man.
to drift.
Nice and low.
Give these guys a chance here.
Keep that ball in bounds. Isaiah Davis. Good drifty.
Get your
there
full
from
stride,
Green.
man.
Yeah.
Stay inside or outside edge of these ticks.
36 passing touchdowns, 5,300
nice.
passing yards
That's
in
it.
West Virginia.
That's a nice little
Want
catch,
to watch him
JP.
run some routes.
Now.
Here's
There we go.
Good.
Guillory from Arizona State.
Nicely done.
Yes.
There you go.
They are keeping
route.
it efficient here.
Good route.
They're rolling through.
Hopefully those guys have been doing a little conditioning because
right.
I feel like we're in a little up-tempo period.
Well, there's 41 of them, Buck. So I think they're gonna get a good rest. But I'm with you.
You know, the funny
ball,
thing,
too.
this isn't a route that a lot of these guys have in their offense. It's rare that you see a speed out.
Yeah. Alan Bowman on the throw. This is Donovan Smith. Also spent time at Texas Tech, like Bowman.
Good. See if you can adjust here on a back hip throw.
Nice hands.
Torrey Lachlan. Might have had that second foot out of bounds. Remember, we got to keep
Good.
2
Pull
in
those
here.
eyes and elbow, man, so you come out flat. Now. There you go.
Coaching points continue from Coach Zani with the Steelers. It's Dre McCray, big-time kick returner as well.
Don't reach, guys. Don't reach.
Oh,
Just
Nice
lost
and
a
smooth.
lost a footing a little
Don't
bit.
reach.
You got to stay over
smooth.
your feet.
You know, the key to it is you want to go fast. You can't go full speed
Right here, right here, right here.
because you can't control it. It's that
Yeah, yard
smooth
makes a
rhythm
big
that you have
difference,
to have.
doesn't it? Yep. See that?
Boy, against you get off coverage though. This is easy
Layup.
pickings here.
See where he caught that
Layup.
ball?
Unless Asante
Details,
Samuel's
man.
sitting
Good
out
job.
there.
Yeah, if he's in off and his eyes are inside, you gotta be careful. Do not be late. Do not be late to this one.
Well, this is part of that conversation also, Bucky, that you brought up with Travis Hunter, right? And playing off, but having
Hey,
his
Dion,
eyes back to the quarterback
a couple
is
cones for
kind of
this
where you
next
would
one,
want him
would
to be.
Yeah. Be able to clue the quarterback.
Use those ball skills, right?
Yeah. Nice hands.
Melquan Stovall.
Ran fast today.
He's having a nice day for himself.
Big and fast never goes out of style.
Never.
With you on that. Dylan Wright.
That's good.
Here's Damian Alford. Want to see the big guy. All right, back here with you. Big 12 Pro Day continuing with the wide receivers. Catching some passes from the quarterbacks. Nice grab right there by Jamoy Mays. As we're running a curl route here. Dre McCray from Texas Tech. So, nice hands. Got to explode down the field, and then Buck, you got to hit those brakes, man, and kind of snap that thing off, right?
Yeah, you got to beat the drum a little bit, come back. Little drummer boy, that's what she looked like at the top. Fast feet in, fast feet out. Coach is really trying to emphasize them running back to the quarterback, running out the break.
Coach Zach Azzani, wide receivers coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's got a shiny new toy to work with there in Pittsburgh, and DK Metcalf.
He ain't going to be doing this route.
Right. That's right. That's right. He's going to keep that thing going straight down the field. That's right.
Keep it pushing.
There's Will Shepard.
A little stuck
Really,
there
all
at the top. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Did get a little stuck.
Dorian Singer from Utah. Oh, nice snag right
Dorian
there.
Singer was at SC, right?
Let's see.
Arizona to SC to Utah, I believe, was a threefer.
Yeah, Arizona in 22.
There you go.
Led the Utes in receiving this year.
Stay low.
Melquan Stovall. He's had a nice day. Trevor Wilson.
You can always tell the guys who are returners, Buck, because after they catch the ball and they go to get upfield, they make an
They'll make a
imaginary
move.
move
Yep.
on somebody.
Yep. Always making a move.
Damian Alford. I'm curious to go back and watch a little bit more of what he had to put on tape at Utah. Running 4.4 and 6'5" and 224 pounds. Justin Robinson, that's much better.
All right, so we're gonna get our heels past that last cone. Everyone understand? So once we get past that last cone, we are right back down our stem, inside edge of these cones, right? Okay? He should put that ball here. He might fade you, but you're coming right back down, reverse marching down your stem. Everyone got it? Good, Dion? Yep. Okay, here we go.
Turn inside on this one. Did I catch that right? Come right back down the stem.
It's a little harder.
Oh, yeah.
Good, get out, reverse march. There it is. Good job. Good first rep, just finish it now.
I didn't get that.
Let's go,
That's
Baylor.
hard.
Good, good, nice and low.
Yeah, you can feel that speed. He's got a little stuck, but still,
Monterey.
look at the athleticism
Yeah.
to keep your feet.
This is a hard route.
This is a hard one.
Yeah.
Because the natural tendency is to kind of reverse pivot all the way out. And you need to run right back down the stem, then break out.
There it is. There it is. Come on, push, 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 push. Drop your weight. Get out. Good
All right.
catch. Nice job.
Wow, nice catch.
Nice.
All right, Dante Cephas. Isaiah Davis. What? Garrett Green. For being relatively
Not bad
new
for
to the wide
not, yeah,
receiver
for being
game.
a little
Good.
newbie.
Still get two lines when you finish, man. Still get two. Good.
You can see the guys who can tempo too, can change, accelerate at the top, and then break down and get out. And other guys have to kind of ease into it.
Nice job, Henderson.
It's really the art of deception, DJ. Like you come out fast, you get into a cruising speed, and then you got to have that last little burst to push the defense back off. But, man, just so much balance and body control required to run this route.
Tough route for a big guy, man. Keep your feet going. Reverse march.
I'll second that.
Get out.
I don't know that it's all that easy for a little guy, to be honest.
No,
That's right.
I think this is a hard route.
Get out of that thing.
DJ, I blame your brethren.
job.
I think quarterbacks like this route more than wide receivers.
I don't know, it scares me with my weak arm because I just think you're opening yourself up to the corner to be able to cut underneath this thing.
Josh Kelly, though, looked pretty smooth up there. He's the one with the backwards green hat on, white and red cleats. Didn't see him run any of the testing.
I just prefer a true comeback where you get downhill towards the sideline, and I know I get this outside and I'm in no danger. Coming
like,
right back down the stem here, you're in danger. If you don't push that corner off right there, you're in trouble.
Yeah, feels like you can create a little more separation.
You can lean on
The
him.
other way,
you can
yeah.
lean on him and then separate coming down on a traditional comeback. This is almost like kind of betting on like a back shoulder type throw here, where you got to get that corner turned and running.
Get out. Eyes up. Nice job.
Brennan Presley, well, he looked pretty good doing that.
Just peeking at
He's
some
got
of these,
some really good route tech.
peeking at some of these quarterbacks that are throwing along the way
Yep.
here as well.
Eyes up.
Gary Bohannon from BYU. Here's Alan Bowman from Oklahoma State. Nice throw right there. Donovan Smith's an interesting one. He ran a nice 40 too at 4.6.
It's hard unless you use this to help that.
Get that ball up a little bit.
Keep pumping and pulling. Yeah, upper body. There you go. Hey, good job. Nice
Stovall.
job. Good finish. 3-4.
That's nice work right there.
I always used to notice and laugh at same speech to Rhett before we started today.
That's
And
right.
You saw him calm down. You saw him really just kind of, the moment wasn't too big for
look,
you.
20 years in the business, still need that every now and then. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Now, Garrett Green's like, well, Coach, I've actually been doing this for about a month. So,
Yeah, I haven't been doing this my whole life.
all right, Dorian Singer, a little trouble getting out of that whip route, that return, however you want to call it. Here's Stovall's put together a nice pro day workout. Oh, he gets in and out of that pretty easy.
Nice job.
Looks like a running back. Trevor Wilson coming out of that one.
Doing right.
He's going to catch this one from Donovan Smith, quarterback at Houston last year. Puts that one on the money. Alford, 6'5". There's Kobe Hudson. I got stuck on that foot a little bit. And it's fun.
Who's
to watch.
throwing those throws to
Who
him,
is
by
that?
the way?
Who's that?
With the
Who's that going to be?
Good job.
TBD.
Going to be Mason Rudolph?
Good. Dive down.
As of
10-12.
today, it is.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
that Baldwin,
Monterey
he looks
Baldwin,
different than
my
everybody else
goodness.
out here.
Yeah.
That is not close.
10-12 right here.
Jack
slightly
just hit me
vertical.
up, said he does spend about 88% of his time running those routes from the slot.
Yeah,
so he can do this.
He gets down the field and over the top. They've got a quarterback at Baylor that's going to be fun to watch next year. Sawyer Robertson. We'll be talking about him.
Like that. Ty Bowman from
Good. Now,
Kansas State right there.
Excellent. Good job.
Ty's a guy
QBs.
that's kind of interesting. Doesn't have a lot of production as a wide receiver, but blocked punts. He was their leading tackler on kickoff. He'll punt and protect and cover.
Perfect. Good job.
We caught the back of the ball there by Isaiah Davis.
Yeah. There's Donovan Smith, quarterback.
Hey,
Spun it
dive
pretty well
10 to
today.
12, not
Yeah.
5. Right here.
There you go, Garrett Green.
Yeah, that's all new for Garrett Green.
That's it.
All right, final thoughts here from what we've seen over the
Right there.
course
That's what
of
we're
the 2 days here at the Big 12 Pro Day. DJ, you want to lead us off?
Good.
Well, I thought the groups that were interesting to me is the running back tight end groups.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that in the lead up to the draft, and it was reflected with some of the depth and talent we saw here at the Big 12 Pro Day. So that was impressive. I think today, Ollie Gordon, the way he was moving, catching the ball, everything he did was real smooth for a big back. Giddens as well from Kansas State. Just a couple guys out of that running back position that popped.
Bucky Brooks down in the field. What will you remember from this event?
Well, I remember Monterey Baldwin running 4.32. We had a pro day. You're looking for guys that can pop athletically with the explosiveness. Anytime you put a post a time like that, that is an eye opener. Then when you go and you look at the way he ran the routes, he's certainly sellable when you go back to the meeting room and talk about the players that you saw on the road.
Yeah, look, and I think these events are about guys that kind of introduce themselves to the, whether it's the scouting community, whether it's to us or people at home. A guy like Melquan Stovall has had a nice day from Arizona State. And go back to what we saw from Damian Alford, big X-type body, 6'5", 220 pounds, running 4.4 and catching the ball well out here. So fun to watch these guys and get their chance to kind of make an impression, even if you didn't have the production that might have done it on tape, as we've talked about throughout the collegiate careers. Whether that was because you had guys in front of you or just didn't have necessarily the scheme that fits you. So there's a lot of different variables here that go into it. And a great event put on here by Brett Yormark and the Big 12, and really appreciative that we get to be